What's up, YouTubes? Brian and Holden here in our underground lair, or AKA our field goose blind. Wanted to show you how this thing works. The first thing to note is we are completely dry. So this roof is raining right now, keeps us dry. And we've got our shields here, our little visibility nets. You can see that rope hanging down. And Holden, why don't you show them if geese are flying over what we do to take them? Pull down the nets. It's just magnets. You can probably see here I've got magnets holding it with just a drawstring. So you just draw the net, opens up, you pop out, and got your geese. So this entire thing can hold about 5 adults comfortably, 4 definitely. You probably squeeze in 3 adults and a couple of kids too. It's all made out of top rail fence post and Kee-Klamps. So these are the Kee-Klamps here. They are set using these set pins, so there's no welding, and they have various angles and brackets and things that you can get. This right here, there's an eye on the back of this that's we use as an anchor to put in the ground. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then get our angle of our roof, and this is really the only thing you need to decide is how high you want your roof. You want it tighter, you want the set wider. There's our door, and you just use these Kee-Klamps. And so you can see you got a corner clamp there that has a 3-way. Hard to see, but you get a in, out on each side, and that's what you see on the bottom. And you can design it pretty much do anything. It goes pretty far, so you get a center support. But there she is. Hope that helps you guys. Super easy. Probably all in $300, maybe $350 by the time you put the burlap. I'll also show you a couple other things from the outside that we do to help save some money. So once you get everything wrapped in burlap, so there's everything, the pipes, wrap the outside in burlap, then I actually get this contractor fencing from Lowe's. I think it's $35 for a sheet of 50 feet. Then you cut out sort of every other hole. So you can see there's a cut here, there's a cut here, because you got to leave some integrity. Then we just weave the grass in it. We tried the grass panels, but they tend to deteriorate. So every year we just cut the holes. So you can see little camo netting on the roof. This is that asphalt, I think it's called Adwala or something like that. You get it at Lowe's. Put a little camo. Then we just use some paracord, strap the grass down to the top so that it doesn't blow away on us. And then you can see here, we wrap the whole thing in the contractor fencing. And then again, you just weave it in kind of every other hole, and it secures it, and you can't see any of that. So when I step back, that's what you're left with. Holden, why don't you pop up? There's Holden. Take around the whole side. So occasionally you can see the fencing pop out like here on the corner, but to a goose, everything's completely camoed, and then you can see we put it right, this one right on the edge of the grass, but they can also go out in the middle of the field. One thing you want to do with the roof, keeps you dry, but makes it a little top heavy in the wind. So you can see right here, we've got an eye that's connected about 1.5 feet up in that center post, and then we just run it to one of those ground anchors that screws down into the ground. I got it at Northern Tool. We put one on the front, one on the back, and that keeps it from blowing over in the wind. The first year we tried this, we'd come and they blow over. They'd hold up fine, but you'd have to tip back over. So that's kept us up in some pretty strong winds so far. Holden, can you put the screen up? That's what it looks like once the screens are up. So that way you just don't get a big gaping hole. I mean, you can do it without it, but once the geese are flying over, gives you a little more protection so they don't see you moving around inside. So that is the Kee-Klamp field goose blind that you can build for yourself. The other good thing is during the off season, you can break it down completely, take everything off, just put the pipes together and store it, or you can just drag this whole thing next to a barn, if you know, or keep it here if you have your own property. So mobile, easy to set up, probably takes us an hour. Try to post a few videos from that, but this is already ready to go. Happy hunting.